Being masochistic. I'm watching the Prudent Discourse Matt Slick discussion again. And something I noticed there, which struck me as interesting, I'm not sure if Matt Slick is Calvinist in his belief system. He is on the Bible Thumping Wingnut show there, and the Bible Thumping Wingnut sort of has those leanings along with Matthew 4:19. And even if Matt Slick isn't a Calvinist, he would have to answer, I think, to certain scriptures in the way that the Calvinists interpret them. And the one thing he says is, we got one atheist here. I'd like to talk to him for a while. I'd like to understand what his reasoning is because, if we talk to the unbeliever, we can understand what his issues are, and then we can address those issues. So, like, he's gonna solve the problem here. Maybe he's gonna bring this one back to the flock. I'm not sure. He says, we're a bunch of Christians here with one atheist. We could rip him up, right? You could, I'm sure. But let's do the good thing here. What I find interesting is, how does he know that Prudent Discourse hasn't been given up to his delusions by God? Nothing happens outside the sovereign will and decree of God. How do you know that you're going to be able to satisfy those criticisms to Prudent's satisfaction? This seems similar to me to quite often. I've watched actually a few videos in the recent while, usually because of autoplay, where people are talking about end time prophecy, and you're not going to be able to stop Barack Obama. He's going to take over the country, and you're not going to be able to stop this and that. And then they're warning people, and then they're telling them what they should do to try to stop it, to warn everybody. If we get enough people to wake up, we could stop Barack Obama from taking over the world, or whatever their crazy assertions are. And I wonder where the disconnect is there. Maybe you can tell me, maybe I'm looking at this wrong, maybe I'm mistaken, but I just don't understand what the disconnect is there. Do you want to stop Bible prophecy? And even if you did, do you think you're capable? You lowly little insignificant worm? I don't know. Do you really think you're going to be able to stop Bible prophecy from being fulfilled? I just think it's interesting that's sort of the approach that's taken, when in other times they will talk about how, that certain people are given up to their delusions. It really, God makes it so that they couldn't come out of their delusions. It's impossible. And in fact, God knows this before they were born, that this is the outcome. And then they seemingly gloss over that or ignore that when they're talking to somebody. I just find it interesting. Comment below. Thanks.